Hello buddy, San here, engineer, MBA, and investor. And in today's video, I want to talk about the top 3 reasons why genomics companies have been down. I'm going to talk about all of that in this video. Now, before we jump into today's video, you guys know what I will ask you. It's all about the YouTube algorithms. Do like this video, smash that like button, destroy that like button. Really does help the channel. If you've not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Do subscribe, hit that notification bell, and if you want to go a step further, you can always join this channel by clicking on the join feature underneath this video. So there are top 3 reasons I believe that all these genomics companies have been down, right? Biotech companies, CRISPR type companies, sequencing, all these companies, right? All these companies. And those top 3 reasons actually apply to every single public company in the US at least, right? So number 1 reason, right? With the Fed rates, all these macro environments, inflation concerns, it is causing a lot of uncertainty in these markets. In these markets, when you have uncertainty, things tend to be very volatile, especially when we talk about interest rate, right? Because as you increase interest rate, you're making it harder for companies to loan money, right? Because everything becomes more expensive, right? It makes sense, right? You're making it more expensive for them to get money in their balance sheet. Last week, however, Jerome Powell announced that they will not be touching the interest rate, but they are expected to increase it in the month of March. So again, there is still uncertainty. Although you remove that uncertainty short term, you still have uncertainty. And unfortunately, interest rates do affect the public markets. I've mentioned this in the past, but people think that, stock market, public companies are totally unrelated to everything that's going on around the world. This is totally false, right? You have unemployment rates, immigration rates, political tensions, interest rates, political decisions. You have all sorts of reasons that could affect public market. It is part of the game. It is part of the risk that you have to assess when you get in these markets. Number 2 reason, pandemic hangover. So obviously we've been in this pandemic for basically about 2 years now. We all saw what happened with public markets when the pandemic hit. All these stocks got tanked, a lot of these stocks, but within 2-3 months, things started going up. And in fact, we reached all-time highs for months and months, in fact, for over a year. But everything that goes up that fast needs to come down. And this is why we've been in the longest bear market in biotech's history. But again, we believe in this channel that as we come out of this bear market, we will hit a bull run that will be unmatched ever in the biotech's history. In my opinion, this is the opinion of a lot of us. So take that for what you will, just educational information, not financial advice. Number 3 reason, growth versus value stock shift, right? So a lot of companies basically and institutions have looked at these public markets and said, you know what? We don't want to go with these growth stocks. This was the story 2020, 2021. But basically now we want to shift to value stocks, right? And as a reminder, a value stock could be your Costco, could be your JP Morgan, could be your type of companies that are not necessarily known to be growth stocks like Square or Block. We're talking about Meta, Netflix, obviously CRISPR type companies, Teladoc, right? These are more growth type companies, and a lot of shifting has been happening throughout these institutions, pension funds, trying to take it as a safer play, right? And this shift does affect the market, right? Because this is big money being shifted around the same time. And obviously we all saw here the tax losses at the end of 2021, including ARK Invest that sold many stocks. But these are, in my opinion, the top 3 reasons why genomic stocks have been down. Now, shifting away from the reasons why they've been down, why we believe we'll be hitting a bull market very soon. Just like you guys see here on the screen, ARK Invest presented in their Big Ideas 2022 that genome editing and gene therapy companies could reach $1.1 trillion in market cap by 2026. Currently, there are about 7 CRISPR companies, right? Obviously, there are other types of genome editing companies not using CRISPR. And obviously, there are going to be more IPOs in these markets. Now, we believe in this channel that CRISPR will be dominating the genome editing space, just like we saw in the previous slide here, compared to zinc fingers and talons. CRISPR is the leading technology when it comes to clinical trial, academic papers, And obviously within CRISPR, there's CRISPR-Cas9, base editing, Chardonnay's rDNA, prime editors, and so on. But with CRISPR, in my opinion, they will hold about 90%. In my opinion, this is just a speculation of all of these therapies, right? And if you extrapolate that, that means that potentially, if you have, let's say, Prime Medicine, Mammo Biosciences that go public, and maybe a couple of more, all these companies that currently are on these markets will have to at least 10x, 10 to 20x for us to reach that $1 trillion market cap, right? Assuming we go with the assumption that 90% of this market cap that ARK Invest speculates on by 2026 will be CRISPR related, right? This is my speculation. Again, take these numbers as a grain of salt. But again, stepping out of CRISPR into genomics, clearly you can see genomics is also a big topic. You know, a sequencing type of company, diagnostic companies, everything to do with genetics information. You can clearly see with Wright's law that DNA cost have declined over 20 years. So basically, in the past, it was so expensive to, you know, to basically get information from your genes, right? And today things are going a lot down. Now, will it be $1 a piece? Probably not anytime soon, probably not in the next few years or decade, but we do believe we're going under this renaissance that ARK Invest keeps talking about. And because Wright's law and because the cost per sequencing have been going down, we believe that in the next 2, 3, 4 years, we will be entering in a new era of genomics. This is why we believe in this reason in this video that those top 3 reasons will not last long for the genomics companies. And as we come out of this bear market, we will be entering in the new era of genomics. Do like this video, guys. Smash that like button if you found value. Subscribe if you're not. Do leave me a comments below what you guys think we will be going through in the next few years in genomics. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you.